Good morning, guys. Let's go over Solana. Could we hit 185 by Friday? Now, I want to preface this. When I say could we hit 185 by Friday, and I put a question mark in the thumbnail, I'm not saying we're going to hit it. We're gonna assess it as a possibility of moving down because there's signs that we could hit it, but it's not always a guarantee. Okay, I want to make that clear. All right, let's dive in here, and we're gonna look at the current wind, and then I'm gonna give you guys the full analysis. I actually have something really fun to show you guys on Solana where we could be bouncing up pretty fast here. So we'll take a look at that. 81 for 81 trades on this channel. We've never lost a trade trading crypto. If you guys want to trade with us, I'll show you exactly how to get over here and take these trades in the second half of this video. The last trade was on EOS. We ended up doing 14.64% on 50% and then a total of 8.13% on the other 50% for EOS. And that was a very, very good trade for us. So don't miss the second half of this video. I'll show you guys how to get in here so you guys can trade with us. All right, let's dive into Solana here. I'm going to start here. I'm just going to start at the top. This is going to be kind of fun today. So we're going to take a look at the trend dashboard. Why do I use the trend dashboard? Well, here's the thing, guys. This is going to sound a little weird, but I actually use it to spy on retail traders. Retail traders are going to be using the RSI stochastic MACD, and they're moving averages a lot when they trade. They have been conditioned in the market to trade with the trend, and the trend is their friend. And if the price is below the moving averages, they're looking for short trades. You know, that's not necessarily the worst way to trade, but I'm telling you guys, we actually trade opposite of this. So while people are looking to sell here, we actually have buy limits ready to catch all the retail traders selling positions or shorting positions to ride this back up, okay? We do this every single time. It's one of the reasons why we've never lost a trade is because we trade opposite of them, and that's why I have this on the chart. Very important indicator to get in our description. It's called the trend dashboard. Now let's take a look at the price for swap money flow and the trend exhaustion. These guys down here are the two gauges I use to help me predict moves up and down in the market before they happen, okay? We are getting closer to the bottom section here. We ended up seeing this little bit of a jump in the market here for SOL, okay? We ended up pushing the top red section up here. We ended up seeing this little bit of a drop back down, and then the money flow got pushed up here and said, hey, that's a pretty high move as well. This started to see a move back down because we got great divergence on the trend exhaustion. Does that make sense, guys? Let me point this out. Whenever you get a high pushed up into the trend exhaustion and you guys see the price action move higher, very strong sign you guys should get out of this trade, at least take some profit because we're probably going to start moving down. This indicator down here is literally like pulling the price in the direction that it wants to go. This is saying, no, we do not want to go up. We want to go down. This is trapping a bunch of people in long trades to the upside. And then if that wasn't enough, this showed you guys in the whale money flow in green that the whales were looking to switch from long trades to short trades. Why? Because we're at the top. This ended up predicting the crash back down. Very powerful indicators to end up calling that move back down in the market. Okay, we can see over here, even when we pushed up into the top red section, we ended up seeing this move back down in the market as well. Okay, when we pushed up into the sections up here where you guys see this, we are seeing even just a little bit moves back down, and we're seeing this over here. We saw this accumulation of long trades in the market. We couldn't head up any further. We ended up getting that higher low formation. All right, let's move into what I'm looking at right now. Solana kind of has a way that it moves and it breathes, and it likes to dip in a certain amount of percentages. So I want to look at this. This is kind of interesting. I was just going over this, and then we will go over the metrics, and I'll show you guys how to get into our next trades so you guys don't miss any other trades that we call out here, okay? So take a look at this. 22% retracement. Look at this down here. We're looking at about a 19.29. There is this medium that I'm seeing here where when you guys start looking at cryptos and how they move and they breathe, they actually do kind of move somewhat similar into the future moves as they've moved in the past, because there's actually sometimes like a breed of people that are trading these coins. It's what's like the cult following behind, Dogecoin. So watch this. We saw a 22% move here, 90% move here, 16 to 17% move here. These are higher low formations, okay? So I would say the average in here is actually very close to about 19% move back down in the market. Now, if you take a look at where we're currently at with this move back down from this high here, we're sitting fairly close to about 19% in the market. We're literally like 18.76. So based off the structures of what we've seen in the past of where Solana likes to bounce back up after retracement percentages, it's around this 19, I would say to 20%, which is right pretty close to where we're currently at in the market. Okay, so this could actually be a bearish sign right now for the price heading down, but overall it could be like this hidden bull sign in the market where you guys should be getting long trades set up, and that's what we got to transition over into right now, because this is one of the best long trades I think you guys can take, and you guys will actually be getting into better positions than we are. Now we have a second buy limit down here. I know this sounds weird, guys. I really hope the market just keeps crashing in here and we get even further down and we hit our buy limit on Solana at 193, because our break-even entry is not going to stay up here. It's actually going to come down here and it's going to move between between the first and second. And when we bounce back up from here and we're in the profit, we're going to be making double the amount of profit than if we were to have this first buy limit, because we have double the amount of money in. And I'll show you guys exactly the percentages of that at the second half of this video, where I show you guys how I calculate the trade entries. Such a good trade to be in, guys. Do not miss this trade. Watch this. Emotional index is literally pushing down to the anxiousness, and we could possibly be pushing down into the fearful section, because these metrics updated 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time every morning. It's about 52 minutes before this updates. This is where you guys should be buying. Like, let me not just say that. Let me prove it to you guys. Anxious section in the market. We saw them move back up. This doesn't look like much down here, guys, but this is actually a nice move back up in the market on these lower, basically smaller price structures. When we saw this push into the anxiousness, we saw a pump back up in the market. Anxiousness, we saw the pump back up in the market. Anxiousness again. Could we be seeing this third pump back up in the market soon? I do think this is a possibility. Now, I don't think Solana is going to just crash down here and, come down here all the way to like 120. I personally don't see that. If it's going to do that, I really think we're going to get a move down and a move back up and then a move back down. I don't see a straight flash crash on this market whatsoever. So you guys just know my personal opinion on that. Okay, looking at this over here for long versus short trades for the blockchain for Solana. You know what? Not much is happening over here. Short trades are basically staying the same, and arguably long trades are moving out just a little bit here to the downside, not having too much confidence. This makes sense because people are unsure what's going to happen with the market. We're watching the parents over here. We're watching Bitcoin. We're watching Ethereum, and we're like, guys, what's going to happen? Could this actually be a bear trap to the downside, and then we start shooting back up for Ethereum? I do think that's definitely a possibility. So I'll cover Ethereum on tomorrow's video on Friday. Okay, let's keep going on Solana here. I want to show you guys some things. Moving down here, this is showing us that we are in a good long trade, and we just ended up ticking into the great long trade section the other day. And when this has happened before, we are seeing nice moves back up in the market. So a lot of retail traders right now are looking to sell this position because all of their indicators are telling them, get out of the market. It's bearish, it's bearish, it's bearish. I'm telling you guys, this is where we are buying this market with our second buy limit, and we are getting in because I expect to see moves back up. This is how we haven't lost trades in the market. Also, I'll show you guys the trend exhaustion down here. If this thing pushes down lower, trend exhaustion comes down to the bottom red section. You guys need to get these two indicators on your charts. I'm telling you. Spy on the retail traders and watch for pumps in the markets with these two, okay? When this thing keeps going down, this is going to push us into the bottom red section, which could push us into this move over here, something like this, or something over here, or something like this, or something like this. Guys, this is where we start seeing moves back up in the market almost every single time. We are going to see pumps back up when this starts pushing back down to the bottom red section. Like I'm showing you guys like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these in a row, 6 of these in a row. I can show you guys over here when we dip down over here. This is, call this 7 if you want. This is 7 times in a row, and maybe we can call this 8 down here with a spike down. So 8 times in a row, we have seen this move back up. Even over here, we could not move down further, and we had to pause for this move to move back up. Guys, these indicators, this is going to sound weird, but they are controlling the market. This is what we are looking at, and we're having more traders trade with these, and the more traders that do trade with these, we are kind of shifting the markets a little bit. Now, don't get me wrong here. We don't have enough money to manipulate the market just with our small little group. We have quite a bit of millions of dollars actually in our trading group, but the point of this is that I've coded these to look at the structures in the past and behavior of traders, and this is why it's been so accurate to call moves back up. I do think if you guys just watch this indicator down here, it's going to push us down to this buy limit, and we are going to see another jump back up in price. How high? I'm not exactly sure how high. It doesn't need to be predicted. It's calling that move back up so you guys can look for exits because your entry is going to move down. That is the point of it. And those of you guys who get into trades today, which a lot of you guys are going to get triggered into trades right now with the Solana trade because I know where the buy limits are, you're going to get in here. The next time the money flow is up here and the trend exhaustion is in the top red sections, you guys need to look to be taking profit for this long trade. Here's the thing. When we get back up here, guys, we are going to be right here, and we're probably going to look to take some profit in the market. But you guys are going to have different buy entries than me. Why? Because you guys are started later than I did on this trade. That makes sense, right? Okay. Follow me here and I'll explain that in another video. Point is, the reason why you guys have these indicators is once you're in a long trade and this pushes to the top red section, look to take profits on your long trades because that's where we're heading down. Okay? Okay, this is just, it gets more exciting. The well and institutional smart money in here is going to trade absolutely against all of the retail traders. Okay? Retail traders are freaking out this thing's going to move back down, and what do you guys see? Smart money's in here taking long trades and they pump the price back up. Then you have retail traders in here freaking out. All of their retail trader indicators in here are telling them to short the market or sell because it's all red on red on red on red on red. We're over here buying the market, and that's exactly what wells and institutions are doing. They're buying the market as well, looking for this pump move back up. It's also correlated to the structure low right here, where we could easily argue that there's going to be a bounce now because we've got these structures down here that we can bounce off of. So like this is more of a bullish play than it is a bearish play in my personal opinion. Now, looking at the greatest support levels down here, we see this as a strong support. We see these as strong support. So 185 to, let's say, $200. 185 to 200 puts us right around this level. Like there's a level there, there's a level here, there's a level here, there's a level over there. Like there's a lot of these levels here that if we come back down and push to this buy limit right here, we could be seeing a nice bounce back up in Solana. Our buy entry is actually going to move down to a break even right around this area. We're going to be in profit with double the amount of money we started with, and we're going to make double the amount of money on the profit of the win of this. Like this is how you guys trade successfully in the markets and not blow your entire account, getting into pump coins. Like great, have fun for like a year in getting into pump coins, and then you're going to be like, why did I lose my account? It's because you failed to have good risk management. I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that, but I'm trading this thing for 10 to 20 years, guys, and I'm not going to risk my money. I've worked really hard for $32,000 because we're down a little bit here, $32,000 of my own money. I don't want to just blow it all in 90 days and just have it all gone, okay? I'm going to trade it safe in here. Looking for dollar cost average entries on Solana. These are great places for you guys to look to just throw money in if you guys want to hold it for 5 to 10 years. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. You guys clearly need to understand this. These are my educational opinions that I personally have for entertainment purposes only. We've never lost a trade with that being said, okay? I need to make that clear because I'm not a financial advisor. Looking at this here, I was looking for a possible exit in the market and then starting to head back down. This is what we call for exits when we start moving up in the market. It's places to look to take some profit, okay? It's not necessarily telling you guys we need to exit our full position, but it's a place where we want to look to take maybe 25 to 50% out of our long trades if we have not already, because we're expecting moves back down. Okay, here's how you guys get over here and you join the rest of our traders doing crazy amounts like $12,800 in a single week with Solana, $1,900 on other trades in here. This guy's like, I've done $1,900 since I've joined and I have won every trade. Yeah, every single person who's ever traded on our metrics over here and they've traded with me, no one's ever lost a trade. Like ever. This guy made $2,300 with just our 2 indicators alone, which are on Black Friday sale right now, so do not miss that. Here's what you guys need to do to join us on these trades. $49 a month is your membership. I will grandfather all of you guys in here if you just get in now at $49 and if I raise this to say $200, $300, $400 a month. I know it's worth that amount and I will be looking to raise that. I will grandfather you guys in. That gives you access to all the metrics. Let's get over into here how you guys can start taking these trades. Every single one of these trades that we have won over here have been called out in this single page right here, live trades, and I put it all on one page now, so it's very easy for you guys all to access this. We are obviously talking about Solana today, but here's what you guys are going to do. Open up Bitcoin, and this is going to be the exact same procedure used for every one of our coins. Like, guys, this is how I got into my Solana trade. Excuse me, my apologies. This is how I got into my ADA trade. How I got into the EOS trade, which I called out on the Telegram and on the YouTube video, which is separate from the metrics. This is how I got into the Ethereum trade. Guys, these trades are doing great. I love being in this trade here, but you guys need to understand every single one of our wins simply just came from this page right here on the front page. So how do you guys trade this? Watch this. Click into any coin you guys want and follow this procedure. A lot of the buy limits are very, very close to the first buy. Excuse me. A lot of the prices, the live price is very close to the first buy limit. If you guys see the price just dip barely below when the metrics update this morning, that is okay to still get in with a market order. If anything, you guys are going to actually get in on a little bit of a discount. Go ahead, again, not financial advice, you guys can go ahead and market order in to this first buy limit, even if the price is a little bit lower. Things are crashing right now, and based off when I update these buy limits to where the price is, you might see this slip down here just a little bit lower because we're moving down pretty faster in the market. You guys can go ahead and market order in. Here's what you guys want to do. If you guys have $1,000 or whatever trade allocation you guys have, you're going to take your trade allocation, $1,000 for example, you're going to simply split it into 4 equal portions and put $250 at each buy limit. Let me go a little bit slower here so you guys can understand this. If you have $1,000, split it into 4 sections, 25% each. buy limit 1 here with price, buy limit 2 with price, buy limit 3 with price, buy limit 4 with price. This is so simple, guys. Once your first buy limit is hit, which most of you guys are going to get all of your buy limits hit today with our metrics, you guys, it's very exciting. You guys are going to put a sell limit up here. Now, once that's all set up, you guys need to come down here and set yourself up and join me in the Telegram channel where you get me as a one-on-one coach to look for exits in the market. And that is where I've been keeping track of all of our trade wins, because I've been obviously winning trades for us over here and we haven't lost a trade. That is what you guys need to do. You must sign up for Telegram on your phone or your computer first, and then click this link right here. Click it. It will actually open up another page on our website that's private only for members once you guys have your $49 a month membership, and you guys will get a hot link and you guys will join me over here for when I call trade exits, okay? We haven't had a lot recently happen because we're all in buy limits now, but make sure you guys do that. These exits are called with the indicators. Now let's dive into the indicators here, and I want to finish this video up. These indicators are what's on Black Friday sale, and I would not miss this sale, guys. I'm going to make this fast. Black Friday sale, it is 83% off all of our indicators. At minimum, you guys need the price versus the well money flow, you need the trend dashboard and the trend price per money flow, trend dashboard, and trend exhaustion. These are the 3 indicators I use on all my analysis and all of the exits. These are the ones you guys need. Now, if you want to pay just a few more bucks, why not get the Black Friday sale? And you guys will get 6 more indicators on top of these 3 that I have used on this channel. One of them being the infamous pressure gauge, which is technically been known to be like the jackpot trader. You guys can click this and watch the video on this and why it's called the jackpot indicator. It's a little more risky. I don't recommend, I'll show you guys how to use it in the video, but what I want you guys to do is pick up at minimum the bundle pack. This is the best deal, guys. The bundle pack is going up in price. Like, we'll still have the bundle pack next month, but it's going to go up in price $50 for next month. So just make sure you guys get it now. And then on top of that, I'm going to up the price. I'm giving you guys full warning of this. The trend exhaustion as well as the price for swell money flow is going to go up in Q1 of next year. Okay, so not only do you guys get them on sale, but everything else is just going to keep going up in price so I can pay for more employees, because we're exploding over here. Because a lot of you guys are joining us and you're like, wow, I don't want to lose a trade again. I see what you're doing. It's working. I want to join. So I'm having to hire on more people because we're up to like 150 to 200 emails a day that we're doing right now. And it's insane. So I need help. And please give me grace, guys, when I respond to your emails. I literally am trying to do it as fast as I can. I have a team that I'm building right now to help with that I'm training up extremely tight and very well to understand your guys' questions and answer them perfectly and correctly. So make sure you guys get the bundle pack. That is what you guys want to get access to this. Like, look at this, guys. We're already crashing back down here. Most likely those buy limits are going to be hit very soon, if not already. You guys, I want this to crash down to 193. If it does today, the buy limit is going to move down, and it's going to the break even entry is going to move down between here, and we are then going to have more money in the market here if this starts moving back up. Chances are Ethereum is moving back down here as well right now, which it is a little bit from where we're just looking at. So we're seeing the market move back down. I want you guys to watch for a bear trap here on Ethereum to move to the downside, trap a bunch of people, and then a possible move back up. I want us to watch that. But how do you take advantage of all these profits? You need to set up your buy limits. I'm telling you guys this, and I'm going to end this video. It is time to be buying. It's not time to be selling. These are my personal opinions. I'm not a financial advisor. I need to make that clear because I'm very adamant about this. Make sure you get the indicators, set up your buy limits, follow me in Telegram, and this is where you guys want to be buying the market, is on the dips. It is not FOMOing in. This is the time to buy. Set up your buy limits, get your membership, lock it in for when the price goes up. You guys will stay at $49 a month and join us over here and take some profits when you guys are up, and come over here and join people who are making $4,000 off, a single trade over here, $2,300 with 2 indicators. I can throw down here and say this guy made $4,000 in a single morning. This guy's like, this is the only channel where I can actually make money. This is the best advice any person can receive. We've got people down here doing 22, 39, 29% on these different coins in here. $500 profits with the indicators. $8,000 profit from signing up with the membership 2 weeks ago. He's up 75%. This guy down here up $400 in a single week. $14,000 within 5 hours this guy made. He also made $5,000 closing his short trades over here. 8 for 8 wins. Like, it just goes on and on and on down here where it just gets, you guys want to see some crazy stuff? You guys can end the video right now. That's totally fine. This guy down here doing $6,000 profit on Solana. Then he comes over here and he does $10,000 profit on ADA. We move down over here. This guy does $40,000 in a single 3-week period and $10,000 in a single week with our indicators and our metrics. Okay, $5,000 on ADA over here. My portfolio is all green despite the dip. Guys, yes, that's what I'm trying to explain to people. I listened to your advice, bought the bundle package. In 24 hours, I made $1,280 in Ethereum. Okay, I'm back over $1,100. Anyways, those are some just a few guys. We have some of the longest testimonial list probably that a lot of you guys will ever see, and I just keep adding more every single Friday. So there you guys go. Have a good one. Make sure you guys are setting up your buy limits. It is time to buy. I'm buying with you guys. Make sure you guys get the indicators before those go up in price, and make sure you guys join me in the Telegram channel so you guys can get these exit calls for when you guys get into long trades. All right, guys. God bless you. Let me know if you have any questions. Email me at btradeconfident@gmail.com. Get everything you guys need in the description. We're about to hit our second buy limit, and we're going to get into this trade. This is so exciting, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Get everything you guys need and join me. Telegram channel, indicators, get those buy limits set up, guys. Great time to buy. Bye, guys.